Day, it was a shortened practice. We've been getting after pretty good. It's 5 straight days in pads. Still got good situational work. Third and extra long. Getting some last play situation scenarios just to continue to coach those opportunities. I thought we had some good back and forth. Early I thought the offense really hit. We had in our base team's situation. I thought the defense was dominant there late, which is good to see. Builds us for tomorrow night and the opportunity to scrimmage with our second scrimmage, our last real full scrimmage and tackle day to be able to improve on the things that we saw a week ago. But guys are irritable. They're right where they need to be, and as you're sitting there going 14 days into camp. So I kind of like the mindset and what we've been able to accomplish through this week, as we knew this was going to be an important week. But I like the energy that guys finished practice with. We've got to continue to spark the beginning when you don't have a created atmosphere, and so that's something that we're going to continue to push, continue to coach. But I thought all in all it was a good day.
You continue to evaluate center options. Bryson got a lot of work there today. What did he show doing that today compared to what he's done the rest of the season?
Yeah, Bryson, that's one of the things that his versatility of being able to play across the line, center and guard. We've been able to work him. Obviously Thomas Schrader, coming off the injury is somebody that that we think has a good opportunity to do that. And then we've got quality options to be able to continue to look, and as we're building our depth at that position, it's something important. But I think Bryson's having a good camp. Just got to continue to work the consistency of it. But you could definitely see him improving each day.
What does it show you? What does it mean to you to see the level of competition in terms of defense taking pride for when the offense taking pride and going back and forth?
Yeah, hey, you want that intensity. You don't want guys. Football is an intense game, but it's also the controlled intensity. You're making sure that you still focus on yourself. You still focus on the job that's at hand. And that's where you want all the passion that a player has. You want to feel that. And I think you do. It's just in those moments, can you take that elite level passion and still be able to focus on the details? Can you still be able to go out and execute your job assignment? Know the situation, or do you get caught up on just the emotion? And that's one of the things we're continuing to grow in, as a team. And but I think we've got some very teachable moments, and I think our guys, they're getting better.
You talked about identity week last week, or this week was identity week. What happens after the scrimmage? What does that
we need to go have a great scrimmage. I think we have served a great purpose throughout this week. In our consistent growth, you've seen back and forth. You've seen response. You've seen hard work. It's been a real week, and and there's I could have went in helmets today, but I wanted to go shells. I wanted to keep the shoulder pads on them. I wanted to to really force them to where their bodies don't necessarily feel good, and sleeping in a different bed, long days. I talked about that irritability. Like that's real. That's going to show up in a game where you might get beat on a play, whatever the scenario might arise. You've got to be able to handle those emotions and still go be your best. And so I've liked what this week has been. I like what I'm seeing from this team, and we got to just continue to keep growing up.
Mike, kind of a big picture question, but after 14 practices, whatever it is, what have you seen out there that gives you confidence things are going in the right direction for this year?
I see constant growth, and that's what you want to see. I've seen it at all positions. You got young guys that are having to advance quickly, but we also have great competition that. You take the talent that some of the newcomers have, and you bring that with the experience of the veterans. It's fun to see, and I love what I'm seeing from the quarterback room. I like what I'm seeing down in the trenches on the O line, the D line. The competition there. We're really establishing that toughness. I think it's been a very physical camp, intentionally, and the guys are they're continuing to work, and they're doing it at a high level. Yeah, the first scrimmage is I like to create situations by putting the ball in a certain spot. This will be more game-like, and so if you flip and field position, sudden changes, all the things that can show up based off performance rather than a coach dictating where the ball's going to be. So I look forward to tomorrow night. It's going to be good. I'll be saying my prayers that there's no rain or lightning there at 7:30 tomorrow night. So I want to see these guys under the lights and get some great work.
You got a lot of former players here, including maybe the best kicker of all time, Jaden Kelsey. Did you get to talk to him at all? Or talk
No, as we get going through practice, I'm gonna grab all those guys here afterwards. But I mean, it's really special. It means a lot to me that they come out. It just shows how much they care about the program, and it's one of the things that obviously, having Corey Fuller, now Corey Simon with the boosters, like those guys are helping reconnect and draw guys back, and it's so good for our current players to know who they represent, to build those relationships. That's what makes Florida State special. It's the people. Man, the past players, they're them coming and being around, getting a better connection to who's wearing their jersey, who's out there representing me, and it is. I just think that's what makes it special, because you take the past, connect it to the present, and then it really does build you for the future and how we're going to continue to push this program.
How valuable an experience is it for some of these young linemen?
Oh,
it's these practices and how they're having to grow up in a hurry.
It is. I mean, it's great. And we talked early about some of the moving pieces of the O-line, and we had some guys that were down early, and so you see opportunities, and and I told y'all since the first practice, we've been very aggressive in what we put in. I'm looking forward to that slowing down for them as they get the repetition. It's one thing when you have a big install, at the hardest position to learn as a freshman, you're there as an O-lineman. Well, now that's been in, and they're seeing the looks. They're feeling more confident in what to do, how to do it. I think it's been a great camp for those guys, and I'm really excited about that group of linemen.
When you say install, I'm sorry, somebody wanted to ask one.
We'll go two more.
Okay, thank you. When you say install, a lot of people think you're talking about like a game plan for a specific week. But when you say it, are you talking about just what you're installing your offense?
Conceptual based variations, things that we're doing there. It's a wide variety. Once guys understand the concept, then you get to put all the things that's going to try to attack a game week. And so, I think guys have done a nice job with that. And it's just with it comes all the different looks and all the things that you have to be prepared for in having the best answer on a play. And so that's how we've kind of pushed it. One more.
On Monday, you said this was.
That kind of took your job there. You want to do it again?
Last one. On Monday, you said this was the go week for your team, and that this week you would learn a lot about your team's identity. How do you feel about how that's gone?
I think it's gone well, and I like the group. You guys have been here. There's been an energy these 2 days, and that's when you do that on day 4 and 5. And yesterday was short yardage, just kick your butt, hand in the dirt, let's get after it. And then you saw that this morning when they came out. It was I promise you, bodies are sore, and it kind of had a little bit of a lull, but man, we saw a response, and there was energy on both sides. Saw some explosive plays, saw some guys flying around. That's what you have to see, and we've got to cap it off tomorrow night with a great scrimmage, and but I like the steps we've taken. All right, thank you guys.
Thank you, Mike.